I don't see a scenario where Canelo can outwork Terence Crawford.
I think Canelo is slipping.
Canelo Alvarez, the knockout king. But what if I told you his legendary power might actually be a myth? Two of boxing's sharpest minds, Ward and Virgil Hunter, have been watching closely, and what they see could change everything you believe about Canelo. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why Crawford might just be the man to expose it all. The boxing world is obsessed with one truth: Canelo Alvarez's fight-ending power. It's the force that has defined his career. But Ward sees cracks in that truth. Ward, with his undefeated record and genius boxing mind, praises Canelo's forward pressure, that ability to stalk opponents and break them mentally. Yet Ward points out the flaw. Canelo fights with instinct, always chasing the big shot. And against a tactician like Crawford, that hammer-and-nail approach could be turned against him. For Ward, the only way either man wins is by breaking their natural instincts. Boxing with discipline, not aggression.
I'm going with Terence Crawford, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
View to Virgil Hunter looks at it from the physical side, and his assessment is even harsher. Canelo is slowing down. Analyst Teddy Atlas agrees, saying Canelo's issue has never been his hands, but his feet. Too slow to close the gap, too flat to create angles. Add in lower stamina, fewer punches. And Joe Rogan's blunt take, a one-punch fighter. And the problem is clear. Without setups, without traps, Canelo is waiting for a perfect punch that might never come. And against Crawford's sharp timing, that predictability is dangerous.
But in terms of his resume, the opponents that he fought, right? And people say he fought this name and fought that name. Where did he fight that name when he fought him? He 32. He coming off 2 losses. He 35. Kovalev, when he fought Kovalev was cooked. He wasn't the crusher. He wasn't the undefeated guy. He had lost that. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but you lose me when you start saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Or you lose me when you feel like you don't have to fight the best, but then everybody else got to fight the best. Canelo is a really good fighter, man. But you don't really know how good you are until you fight the other best. Like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude you lost to. Mm-hmm. You got to give him credit for going up in weight, but I feel like he miscalculated though.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. And I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Further, calling Canelo's rise a mockery of boxing. He says Canelo's knockout power was built on smaller, compromised opponents, forcing Amir Khan, a natural welterweight, to fight at 155 wasn't a fair test. It was business. Against Crawford, there's no catchweight safety net. There's no weaker opponent. For the first time, Canelo's supposed power will face a fighter who refuses to give ground.
I think Canelo is slipping. I think he's very hittable. I think he only throws 1 or 2 punches. I think the stamina problem. And I think Canelo is showing some slippage. He seems to only be able to throw 1 or 2 punches at one time. And from what I understand, he lives a pretty party lifestyle also. So money can do some strange things to you, man. And before you know it, when you've been fighting as long as he has from a kid and things like that, and the ego is there, you can start bypassing things. You can lose the hunger. And when the hunger is gone, the skill starts going.
For both Ward and Hunter agree on one key difference: Crawford's unbreakable will. Sean Porter, who was stopped by Crawford, calls him the fresher man. After years of wars, Canelo might be at 90% of his peak, but Crawford, he's sharp, motivated, and at 100%.
When I talk about a fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, it does come from a personal place for me to root for him. But I know how to put my bias aside and be realistic about this fight. I think it's perfect timing for both of these guys. I think that this is a fight that both guys have the ability to win. I think that Canelo has been in enough wars and Terence hasn't. So I think health is on his side. I think the ability to be able to be 100% on fight night is on Terence's side. I think Canelo is going to come to the ring at 90%. That's where he's at now.
Yeah.
And if he's strong enough and he's mentally prepared to do what it takes to break down Terence, you got to break down Terence mentally. You don't break him down physically. You break him down mentally, you know? So it's a tall feat for both these guys. And I think that it's very real. This is a 50-50 fight, I think. And I do think
that freshness fuels the most important weapon in boxing, timing. Crawford's trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, doesn't even flinch at Canelo's power. I don't give a damn about it, he says. Sean Porter backs him up, saying Crawford's power doesn't come from raw strength but from whip-like speed and timing, the kind that surprises you before you even see it coming.
Walk around big any goddamn way.
Right. Yeah. Now, Canelo is the bigger guy, right? But
he ain't the bigger guy.
That's what they say. They say he's wider, he's got more mass. How are you feeling about Bud going in there taking on Canelo's power?
Shit, I don't give a fuck about that power. Well, how you beat power?
Speed.
You said what?
Speed.
And what else?
IQ.
Timing.
That's why you're the coach and I'm not.
I mean, you make some good, you got some good answers, but that power ain't gonna be able to sustain throughout the fight. Watch. And he usually slows down between 6 and 7. You slow down, that's a fucking rat.
That's what.
When you saw that he brought in Tehran, what was your reaction? Like your first initial reaction when you saw that news?
I actually didn't see it. Somebody showed me, and I was just like, "So what that mean? He's not me."
Yeah.
You know, as much as a lot of people, you know, say we have similarities, and you know, we switch a lot and we fight a lot. He's not me, you know, and I'm not him.
But outside the ring, things are getting messy. Canelo's choice of sparring partners has raised eyebrows, bringing in Jaron Boots Ennis, a man who could one day fight Crawford himself. In boxing, that's seen as betrayal, and worse, it could be a tactical mistake. By showing his strategies to a top welterweight, Canelo might have given Crawford's camp the blueprint they need. Add in rumors, distractions, and Jake Paul headlines. And the question becomes, is Canelo fully focused?
Would you ever do like exhibitions like that, or like people like Jake Paul call you out, or these like other big stars? Like, is that business-wise like even worth it?
When I'm done with boxing, why not? Maybe I'll do it. I think it's
like when you're done like competing at the highest level, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's good because what happened there is other people who never watch boxing, or they don't know anything about boxing. They wanna watch Jake Paul because he's coming from he bring fans from other world, right? Yeah. That's good because everybody enjoy it.
Would you ever entertain that idea when you're done?
Maybe.
Still, reality hits hard, and some argue physics will always win. Teofimo Lopez says Canelo will stop Crawford. Ryan Garcia and Eddie Hearn out Crawford has the power to hurt Canelo at 168. And legend Juan Manuel Marquez warns that this weight class simply doesn't suit him. Their case is simple. Canelo's body shots will wear Crawford down, his size will bully him, and eventually one of those bombs will land. To them, it's not if, but when.
But jumping that much like that, it's a tackle. Jumping like that much, getting hit. I don't think Crawford's ever fought a fighter that's hit him directly, just straight, constantly in the arms. And it's not because they can't. They don't think that way.
Appreciate you.
Gotta clear it up, guys. Remember, this man's been pro since what, 14?
Mm-hmm. 15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Doesn't make a big difference.
No.
How is Crawford going to be able to bridge this weight gap?
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35. 35, 40, 47, 54. Sooner or later, it's one too many. And 68 is definitely.
Divisions, two more divisions. I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination punches. But I think the weight class is no good for him.
Here we are. Ward and Hunter see a slowing, predictable fighter ready to be exposed. Others see a bigger, stronger champion who just needs one punch. The question is simple. Will Crawford outthink Canelo? Or will physics end his dream? Let me know in the comments. Who do you believe? The legend's warning of Canelo's decline, or the believers in his one-punch power?